everyone, I'm Dick Beardsley with Dick Beardsley Fishing Guide Service, and it's time now for our weekly Visit Bemidji Area Fishing Report. Well folks, the opener has come and gone, and boy was it windy. If you got out early, it wasn't bad, but by 9 a.m. both mornings, Saturday and Sunday, man, that wind came up and it made it really tough, especially on some of the bigger lakes. I heard up on Upper Red, which is always a lot of folks up there for the opener, and the bite's usually pretty good. A lot of the folks up on Red that got out early got out a little bit from shore, but most people were fishing in the Tamarack River. It was just loaded with boats from what I've heard, but they're all catching fish up there, so that was the good news. Some of the people on Leech and Cass, again, they got blown off. Even on Lake Bemidji here, it was brutal out there. Now, the bite was pretty darn good if you're on certain lakes. If you were on that Cass Lake chain with the Mississippi River coming through, the bite was really good. A lot of those fish may have been done spawning, but because of the late ice out, cold water, they were still up in the river, so a lot of people were catching fish in 4 or 5 foot of water. Here out on Lake Bemidji, it was kind of hit and miss depending on where you were. Now, if you were just off to my left where the river comes in out of Lake Irving, that was one of the best spots to be. And the folks that were fishing from shore between that small stretch of the Mississippi River between Lake Irving and Lake Bemidji did really well. So the good news is the bite will only get better as water temperatures continue to warm, and the panfish bite is just starting to heat up now for crappies and bluegills back in some of those small muddy type bays. So, you know, that's gonna just continue to get better and better, and that'll last for probably the next couple of weeks, I would imagine. There's no big warm up in the forecast, so I think the water temperature in the area lakes will just gradually warm up, and that's the best way for everybody. Some of the other lakes that are kicking out some bass, Lake Beltrami, Big Bass Lake, let's see, Big Turtle Lake, catching a few smallmouth and largemouth bass, but remember, that is just catch and release for the first 2 weeks of the season. So other than that, things are looking good. The ice is completely off all area lakes, and fishing is only going to get better here in the Bemidji area. Please remember to practice selective harvesting. By doing so, we'll continue to have great fishing for years to come. I'm Dick Beardsley with Dick Beardsley's Fishing Guide Service. Have a safe, fun time on the water.